हरिओम जी, थैंक यू
हरिओम।
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, सो नाइस ऑफ यू। हम इंडिपेंडेंट सोसाइटी की आयुष समृद्धि ज्ञान गंगा के 2374वें पड़ाव पर आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत करते हैं। बहुत बहुत आभार। मैं आदरणीय डॉक्टर शेखर बसु जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ। डॉक्टर सुपर्णा बसु जी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ, आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। और हमारे आदरणीय सीपी शर्मा सर का बहुत बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। निशांत जी है हमारे साथ, वो सभी हमारे आधारभूत हैं। और हमारे सुतपा वर्धन जी भी आज दिख रही हैं। स्वागतम स्वागतम। मैं डॉक्टर शैकत कुमार बसु जी से आग्रह करता हूँ उनके आशीर्वाद।
ठीक है शर्मा जी, सुपर्णा जी आज ज्वाइन नहीं कर पा रहा है इंक्लीमेंट वेदर के कारण। उसने एक वीडियो भेज दिया है, मैंने आपको फॉरवर्ड कर दिया, थोड़ा देख लीजिएगा। उसका प्रेजेंटेशन उसने वीडियो के जरिए आपको भेज दिया है। मुझे भी भेजा है, मैं भी आपको फॉरवर्ड कर दिया। ठीक है,
जी
okay. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be on this platform one more time. We are having a little bit of bad weather and very torrential rain down here, which is causing disruption of the internet. But nonetheless, I am very happy. And thank you, Pavanji, for providing me this platform. Mental peace is definitely one of the things that we all aspire for at this present moment of time. With so much din and bustle, our lives turning very, very complex with extreme challenges. And the rat race of our life has made our life really miserable. And we ourselves have made our life very complicated. Our aspirations, our way of looking into life, our attitude and aptitude, all have contributed in making our life from complex to more complicated to more challenging. And because our desires are non-ending, and because we are running from one goal to another in our life, starting from money, from power, for position, for recognition, all these challenges is making our life one time challenge to more, making mental peace a very central piece of our life, in a sense that it is a commodity that is slowly vanishing everywhere, not only in our country, around the world. Well, people are educating for and advocating for mental peace, having workshops, having lectures, having presentations, having training, education, and awareness. It suggests that all over the world, whether you are in a developed country or a developing country, a very rich country or a poor country, we are impacted by our because of our mental health very, very significant. And one of the biggest loss of our present life is the loss of mental. We have got so much gadget technology around making so so maneuverable every decade and every week and month, new technology coming into our life. It is getting easier and better, but nonetheless, it is also getting complicated and challenging in the way that we are. The stress of success also results in the stress of challenge, which is definitely impacting our life. There is no one on this planet that could suggest that he or she has no mental agony, challenges, or problem at this present moment of time. Whether you are a celebrity, whether you are a politician, or whether you are in any profession, it is sad to see that even children as young as 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years of old are also undergoing this mental stress for various reasons. Whether it is family domestic violence, whether it is challenges in their life, whether parents are not taken care of, or it is a relationship falling apart between the parents that is impacting their children directly and indirectly all over the world at every age. Whether you are a senior citizen, when you have completed your job and stuff, your life gets complicated, your life gets challenged. I remember I visited Air India office today, and I was very sad to know the doctor who was in service, the chief medical officer who was in service for a long time, has retired. He was the one who underwent my dad's treatment. But this man has recently passed away after his retirement. One of his colleagues said that he failed to find anything engaging in his life. He was so depressed after his retirement. It disrupted his mental peace that slowly, he turned into depression and finally had a heart attack and he passed away at a very young age of 63 or 64. Was a very, very good allopathic doctor from Air India. which we lost, was a very, very significant personal loss to me too, because I have known him from a long person. But this very example teaches us that how stress has impacted our life. And where does world poet Rabindranath Tagore comes into here is because through his poems, through his literary works, through his songs predominantly. If you could understand Bengali, and if you could understand the quality of the words that he has carefully chosen throughout his life in producing around 2,000 songs, of only which 3 to 500 around is mostly popular. Other songs are not so popular, or not has been explored to that extent. But even within the 3 to 500, there is this solace that he provides is monumental. I remember, like, we have so much of Hindi songs, Bollywood songs, even in West Bengal. There are so much catchy songs. International, there is this international artists, starting from Shakira to Ice Ice Baby to whatnot, to all the modern aspects of songs which are now made available to our life. Maybe you will enjoy them in a party when your nerves is excited, you are enjoying a party and stuff. Then these rhythms may add some value to your life. But think about a day when you are hit hard emotionally. Maybe you have lost someone very close to your heart, maybe a friend, maybe a family member, or maybe there has been a breakup of a relationship between two individuals, or maybe you have just completed the cremation of a very loved one and you are back home, or maybe you have failed in an exam. My personal experience has been that when such personal tragedies has affected me, no other songs than Tagore's song has given me the solace, because the lyrics, the quality of the music, and the softness and the deep philosophy that Tagore has imparted through it, it's really monumental. Whenever I had faced stress in my life, whenever I has felt helplessness in my life, I found particular solace in Tagore's song, which has given it shows that it is these lyrics of the poetry, or the quality of the songs, or the deep philosophy of life that he has explored in so many forms, in the form of worship, in the form of exploring nature, in the form of understanding relationship, in the form of deciphering nature in various forms across various seasons. There are various songs of Tagore which are dedicated to various seasons. And if you listen to those songs, and if you understand Bengali, find that now
ये आवाज नहीं आ रही सकत जी, डॉक्टर सेक.
Are you saying something, Dr. Sharma?
Your voice was not coming.
Nah, everything is open, but
अब आ रही है, अब आ रही है, अच्छी आ रही.
possibly because of the bad weather. Our internets are getting impacted because of heavy torrential rain in the evening. It's impacting possibly the wires and stuff. So, anyways, so my life has been very much transformed because of Tagore. Every time I am very, very deeply hurt in emotion in any ways, I find the rejoice in his songs and lyrics and poems to give me that mental peace. On that particular day, when I'm deeply hurt, there is no Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, or Amir Khan that can transform my life. I find solace in that 150-year-old poet that has provided the songs deeply embodied in the emotion that transforms life. He was not just a song composer, writer, or poet. I consider Rabindranath Tagore to be one of the greatest philosophers that India has ever seen in our modern times. Not only his gigantic talent, but also his monumental ability to convert these feelings of our heart into words. And his translation, those who had the opportunity to read his English translation of Gitanjali, the songs of the road, is an outstanding collection of devotional poems that not only explains how we should look into life, it has teachings of Gita and Upanishad, it has teachings of Vedas, and it also has the remarkable examples of our village life, as well as the examples from nature that helps you to get inspiration. You feel by listening to his song that nothing is lost in your life. It is the way you look into your life that transforms your life. So with this, I conclude my presentation, and I still believe for the next 100 years, there would be no other poet than Rabindranath Tagore who would inspire through his lyrics, songs, and poem in inspiring, giving peace to our mind. I recommend everyone, even if you could listen to Tagore's song in Hindi, which is now available in many YouTube channels and stuff. I would definitely say, just even if you do not understand the language, the tune and the solace and the style of singing will give you some peace. Even when it is raining outside, it is dark in your room, you switch off to your light and listening to his rainy day songs, it gives you an inspiration for life, that the fire of life is never put off. It is rekindled every time you look into your life with a positive attribute. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Sekar. Whether Supaji will say something? So, Vardhanji, whether we will say something on Rabindranath Tagore?
No. I would not want to lose a chance or opportunity to talk here today because, of course, like this is a very auspicious occasion. And sorry, I'll not be able to come on the video. So once again, a very big thank you to my co-speakers, and I'm very, very lucky and happy that I could join today because Tagore and like whatever we heard, and Tagore and our mind, our emotions, our thoughts, they are inseparable. So when we talk about Tagore, the first thing in our mind is not only a poet, but he's also a scientist, and he is a man who is personally living through it
Hari Om. Supaji.
I think she got disconnected. The net is very unstable here because of, as I told you, it's very bad weather. You can run the video for madam if you have.
Yes.
Thank
Okay, can you hear me now?
you. Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Hello?
Please continue. Yes, Sutpaji, we can hear you. Please
Hello?
continue.
No, I don't know what happened. The sound was bad.
Sutapaji, we can hear
So
you.
I
You
think like
can
there is
please
some network
continue.
problem, just like your view. I think Tagore has been talking to us in different dimensions, and whether we are in whatever mood, whether it be pensive mood, whether it be happy mood, or whether it be sad mood, or whether it be any other emotional state of the man, which we say, has been so beautifully highlighted by Tagore. And what we can see is another important aspect in his life is the ups and downs which he has faced, the tragedy in his life which he has faced is obviously also sets an example. So we think of Tagore as a great poet, we think of Tagore as a person who has got the Nobel Prize. But if you actually see from a mental health point of view, he is a person who has also suffered so much in his life. And that's how his suffering has given birth to so beautiful writings, so beautiful narrations, and taking the best aspects of life and holding it in front of you. So we have also learned how he has been able to cope up in his life in the form of diversifying his talent, but at the same time utilizing his talent, to take care of his own sorrow situations as well as situations where he was devastated in life. And I'm very sure these were the means by which he could self counsel himself. And like today, that's where we see how things have evolved from his pen. So I think like this is something which you can go on talking and without preparation. And if you just think of the great poet, the great scientist, the great man on earth, the great endurer, the great counselor. So the list goes on. So with this, I would surely want to pay my homage, my regards to one of the greatest man that has ever been born in this world. Thank you so much, Ayush, once again. You leave no stone unturned to take up these beautiful topics to express, and of course, it's always an honor to be here today and listen to so many people. Thank you very much. Take care, and wishing you good luck.
Thank you, Sutpaji. Thank you very much. Now I would like to request Dr. Suparna Samyal Mukherjee, Madam. She is very kind enough that she has recorded a video and sent to us. Fortunately, she has joined just now. Then also we would like to listen her to her.
Very good evening to the all dignitaries over here in this AYUSH SAMRIDDHI platform. I really thankful and grateful to the AYUSH SAMRIDDHI platform who has given me such an opportunity on this auspicious day, the 8th May, and the Bangla 24 Boishakh is this 2025. Tomorrow is the Tagore's birthday. All over the world is to celebrate the great poet Tagore's birthday. We also celebrate. But before the celebration of this day, the remembrance of Tagore, at the same time to emphasize his poet, that means the poetry and the songs and the lyrics in this mental peaceness. So Tagore is always emphasized on this, the mental peace. All of his write-up is depending upon the peace, because he is the pioneer of the peace and the faith and the development of life and the encouragement and positivism. So that's why if we can emphasize on his songs and the any kind of write-up, it is also depending upon the peace and the encouragement. So first of all, I can emphasize a few words of his write-up like this. Nabu anonde jago aji nabu rubi kirane shubhro sundaro প্রীতি উজ্জ্বল নির্মল জীবনে নব আনন্দ আজি. So he is emphasizing on this, that any moment, any time, if you can develop yourself, you can develop your mind and soul. So when you are developing your soul and mind, you can develop yourself, because it is your consciousness and your development which is depending upon the consciousness of Tagore songs. And this same time that Tagore has emphasized on the mental peace. If you are not mentally peace, then you cannot develop anything. And the other way, he also emphasized on He Bhoirav Shakti Dao Bhakto Pane Chaho Sharbo Kharbo Tare Tahe Tabu Shakti Daho. So he is asking not only any kinds of God, he is asking for this Almighty, and he is emphasizing on this Almighty. He is telling us the Bhoirav is the Almighty and give us the strength, positivism and the peace. So of which he has been emphasizing on this always in of his all write-up. He is emphasizing the puja porjay, the prem porjay, the prakriti porjay. Everywhere he is emphasizing, and he has emphasized on this the peace and especially the mental peace. He is believed that nature was the best teacher, and nature, you can learn it because nature has its own rules, regulations, and nature will give you the more peace and more potentiality. If you can love the nature, it can be develop yourself. Your sensation and your positivity is depending upon the nature lover. So he was the nature lover, and he also depending upon the nature, and he can essence the nature vibration. So if you can get anyone, if you can get it and you can absorb it, you will reach yourself the sky is your not limit, beyond the sky is your limit. So that's why it is everything he was emphasizing the mental peace. And one thing he has also emphasizing, that is the one thing, উড়িয়ে ধাজা অগ্রভেদী রথে, ওই যে তিনি, ওই যে বাহির পথে, ওই যে তিনি, ওই যে তিনি, ওই যে বাহির পথে, উড়িয়ে ধাজা অগ্রভেদী রথে, ওই যে তিনি, ওই যে বাহির পথে. Here also he is emphasizing, so if you can develop yourself, if you can have the mental peace, you can develop, and your potentiality could have been developed by yourself only, because no one is responsible for any kinds of argument, any kinds of difficulties. Everywhere, if you can get the difficulties, you have to face it and you have to overcome it. That sensation and that state should be inside of yourself, then only you can develop yourself, because it is your road. You have to make your roadmap, and you have to come across the complete your journey through this roadmap. And this is also emphasizing by this Tagore. And the Ayush, where we are establishing the mental peace and mental health, because everywhere where there is no answer, Ayush Samriddhi is there is an answer. So giving the answer and generating the awareness among the people and the society at large, then we can develop our mental peace and strength. Thank you very much. Thanks for giving me.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. So kind of you. You have taken trouble to shoot the video. Excellent. Now I would like to request you direct in person Dr. Suparna Sanyal Mukherjee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In your area, net is not. Your voice is not coming, madam.
Things that seeing and listening my video, and I am also present here. So very nice. And today is the day where we will celebrate tomorrow.
Dr. Sekath, her connection is weak. So thank you very much, madam. Thank you. निशांत जी हैं क्या? सीपी शर्मा सर, निशांत सर. Yes. Thank you very much, madam. In your area, net is weak, so voice is being interrupted, but your video was excellent. Salute to you. Salute to you. So now, CP Sharma ji हैं? Am I audible? I hope it is the time to say good night. Good night to everybody.
Thank you very much.